Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna be straight honest with you guys. This is why I double check things. I was gonna make a video. I was, and when I got to a certain point looking at the name, it totally told me a different story based on the name I received. Okay, I was gonna say that there was a, what is it? There was a 3-year-old that was gonna get shot. Well, he shot and killed himself. Okay, a long time ago, and the whole parents, they were gonna get arrested and all this stuff. They But they gave me a most dramatic story that didn't happen on a real news channel, and for some odd reason they thought, like, give out the name and information, based on the parent's name and the child, but a different story. I was gonna give that information and say, wow, this is crazy, until I look at that boy's name on a website just to make sure. Sorry, tickle. So it was so crazy that it wasn't a gunshot wound to the mouth. It was a beating that they did. So we could either go into that story. It's a terrible story. Didn't realize how bad it was until I got it all twisted, and I made sure, before I posted this video, that I wanted to double check. You better double check, triple check your work based on what kind of news you get from, and see what others say about it. Because you can go and definitely get the wrong news source, especially when it comes to people like this. These are real people, guys. This is not like, oh, let's just make our own story and let's see if no one really noticed. No, you're gonna have to get down to it and research these names. Make sure you actually give out the facts, rather just have an opinion and trying to go on somewhere that doesn't matter. And that's what bothers me the most, is that people get stories, they don't recite it correctly, and if they know that they're not going to recite it correctly, they're just spreading false information. And it's so crazy how nowadays news sources, actual news sources, will go out and try to basically hire someone and do all these nonsense by trying to create a story that never even happened. And yes, sorry guys, I'm just still recovering, but this is more like a ranting video, more than actual information on based on the news sources that I gathered. I make sure I read it, try to like research their names and do all this stuff first and beforehand. It's more miscommunication on my part. So, but you better check your news. You better fact check your news based on what you see, hearing from other people, because a lot of misinformation can go out there. So, yeah, most definitely, guys. I was not happy when I received this, that it was just a different story, and I was gonna give you some false information, and so I was like, no, I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna explain what I did wrong, what I found wrong, and most definitely, I'll definitely share the story anyways, but this time I'm just gonna look up the names, tell you who they are, and actual factual information, because I just searched it. They said that they did this, and I was like, okay, cool. We got the information together, but it was just another twist. It felt like a glitch in the Matrix. I literally searched up the names. They told me what they did, that it was a loud bang or a loud thud, and that was it. And I I don't know. I don't know what I did wrong. All I just wrote was the facts. That was it. Double check the name, make sure it was correct. And no, it wasn't. It was not correct. So definitely give out the information. And man, what on earth, man? I don't know. So we'll have to see. Alright? See you guys later. Peace.